So today I have swatches of a new to me indie brand called Leesha's Lacquer. This is her Minnesota Nice collection. It consists of 5 polishes, 2 are glitter toppers that can be built to opacity by themselves, and then the other 3 are shimmery, sparkly colors, and they all have a little bit of holographic to them. I will have the color names and the release date, all that information, with a link to where you can purchase these in the description box. The first polish is Mini Apple. This one is a burnt red shimmer base. It's almost a metallic, and it is packed full of a couple of different gold glitters and wine colored glitters. The first coat does go on just a little bit streaky, but the second coat will even it out and make everything opaque. So a second coat of Mini Apple does hide any of the streaks that were in the first coat, and that makes this one fully opaque. You can see some of the brush strokes a little bit, but it's not too bad. The next polish is the namesake of the collection, Minnesota Nice. It is a glitter topper, but it can be built to opacity on its own. It's based in a micro gold glitter, and it has some holographic gold glitters in it, some wine colored glitters, and some lavender circle glitters. Here's the second coat of Minnesota Nice. It does take 3 to be fully opaque on its own, or 1 coat over a color looks nice. I'll have pictures at the end of the swatch showing both. But just to show how it applies, it's a little thick, but it's not too bad. It is workable. So there is that one. Next is Up North. This one is a sort of forest green with a ton of gold glitters in it. It's very shimmery, the base. It almost looks metallic, but I don't think it's quite there. And it is quite brush strokey, but those gold glitters do a really good job of hiding a lot of the brush strokes in this one. I think this one has the thinnest formula of all 5 from the collection. And it is also opaque in just 2 coats. Babe the Blue Ox is another glitter topper in shades of blue. This one can also be built to opacity by itself, and I'll have pictures of that and then of it also over a light blue. It needs 3 coats on its own, or 1 over a color. And this one, it likes to kind of pull off the nail if you drag it too much, so you have to sort of dab the glitters on and move them around to put them where you want them. This one would also be a good candidate for sponging it on, so that the sponge would soak up that extra base polish and give a really good glitter payoff. Just for the sake of swatching purposes, here is the second coat. And this one is quite a bit thicker, I think, than the others. It's not too bad. It doesn't make it too difficult to work with. Like I said, you just have to kind of force the glitters to go where you want them. You can't brush it on without those glitters pulling off the nail. The final polish is Land of 10,000. This one is just a really pretty watery blue with bits of holographic scattered throughout it. And this one, it's got the same consistency and application as the others. It's a little on the thicker side, but it's not too bad. And it will also need 2 coats for opacity. A second coat of Land of 10,000 covers up those couple little bald spots that are here and there.